Hi, I'm Miss Burke, and I'm the AVID coordinator and the AVID elective teacher at Langston Hughes Middle School. I'm creating this video to help you organize your Google Drive. Do you still have papers in there from 5th grade? Maybe 4th grade? Do you even know what's in there? I'm here to help you make sure you're set up for success this year. You're asking, what's AVID? AVID is a special elective where students have interviewed and applied and are selected to join based on certain qualifications. So you're thinking, well, if it's an elective, I'm not in it, why does it matter? Well, because as a school, we have the AVID elective, but we've decided as a whole school, we have an AVID philosophy and an AVID approach to the way we do things at Langston, which means that we are there to encourage and support you as you prepare for college and your career. Part of that is being organized, and that's what we're here to talk about today. So let me show you how you can organize your Google Drive. Here is my current Google Drive setting. You'll see that this is my FCPS account. It is already pretty organized, but I want you to notice some of the tricks I've used here. If you'll notice, at the beginning of this file folder, I've put what we call an underscore. When you put an underscore next to a title, it moves those folders to the very top of your list. Now, if you switched it to list view, you would see the same thing. These folders are moved to the top. So let me show you again how you can switch. This is a list view. I don't like it because I'm visual and I like to see little boxes. Like here, I can't tell what this is. I know it's back to school night presentation, but not quite sure. When I click the tile view, I can see a little preview like, oh, that's my old one, this is my new one. That's just my personal preference. So back to the tricks. If you use an underscore, it bumps it up to the top. Now, typically it does it in alphabetical order. You can see here A, B, C, 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 K, M. If you wanted to go out of alphabetical order, you can also use numbers. Now, you have to use 2 digits, otherwise 10 is going to be before 1 because it has 2 digits. So you have to put 0, 1, and that becomes the first one in line, then 0, 2, and 0, 3. You can tell that these are my more important folders because I've modified it so they stick up at the top. I've got some other things here, but I haven't used them in a while, which is why they're kind of down here at the bottom. You can change the color. So if you right click and click change color, you can change the color of the little folder icon. I like the color code because I'm a colorful person like that. Stop by and see my classroom sometime and you'll know. So in some of these folders, I really don't even need. Like this one's about how to use my phone at school. But again, I leave them there. I just kind of leave them gray, knowing I don't need them at the moment. Now let's take a look inside a folder. Let's say we go inside the AVID folder. You'll see I have even more folders and a couple more items here. These items don't really fit into a category. Maybe they're the original document or they're just kind of an older document I'm hanging on to. But you can see my stuff for my class is in here. And I've even broken it down into quarters and different types of projects and stuff we do. So don't be afraid to create folders. I would really recommend starting with pencil and paper. List out your categories because otherwise you're going to start sorting and then you're going to be like, well, wait, I think it would be better if I maybe made, project categories instead of by quarter because it doesn't work very well for English. So start out, and you're just now starting out with middle school. So you've got a ways to figure out what way works for you. So let's start out with cleaning up those old documents. I would create, I'm not sure when you started creating online, but create like a 3rd grade folder, a 4th grade folder, and just put all that stuff from all those different grade levels into those folders. You're not going to need it right now, but you might want to reference it later. So just stash it away into a folder and come back to it when you need it. So back to my drive, those are my tips for you. Color coding, using the underscore, and using numbers to help you order your folders in order of importance. Also, clean up the old stuff. If you've got a blank document with one picture because you needed to print it out for a project, clean it up. I haven't used this in forever, so I'm just going to delete it. I don't need it anymore. I don't need this anymore. Go through and clean up all those old files that have not been used. When you click it by list view, you can also click by last modified. So by last modified, you can see what my most recent ones were and my oldest ones. This hasn't been modified since 2013. Might be time to file it away or maybe throw it away. So those are some tips to get you started. To get you started at Langston Hughes, if you're ready to have a fresh start and get ready to go, I would recommend creating a folder for each of your 7 classes. So create a folder based on your new schedule. Your schedule should be coming to you around the first week before school starts. So when you get your 7 classes, go into Google Drive and create a folder for each of your 7 classes. And you're all set up and ready for success. I hope you have a great year.